found this a very nice meditation or affirmation, however you want to look at it. And we will, of course, put the link down below. The awesome creator's name, the name of the channel is Squeaky's Cauldron. Really great stuff. Really great stuff. But what I thought was interesting, there's about 20 or so affirmations or statements, and they're typically I am type statements. And what I thought was interesting when I was listening to it for the first time is what came up for me when I heard each of these statements and responded to them and sort of repeated them to myself. Was there any friction? Was there any resistance? And it's sort of like when you have a hangnail or your fingernail is a little bit chipped and you rub it on your clothing and it catches. And to me, those are opportunities to observe, notice that, but also question it and gently, with curiosity, probe, why did I feel this way? And is this how what do I deeply believe that stops me from truly believing that this is true? And so Reese and I thought it would be interesting to do this in real time together. And I have a little bit of an advantage because I've done it already, so I know what I'm reading. But it'll be a surprise for you, Reese. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. If audience, if you're listening to this, then obviously it didn't go too badly because otherwise we wouldn't be putting, or maybe we would. Maybe that's the fun of it. I don't know.
Right.
But,
absolutely.
yeah,
before we
how does that sound?
dive in, it sounds fabulous. I just also want to encourage our listeners, if you are in a place where you can maybe ground your feet on the floor and take a moment to close your eyes, and you would like to join us for this practice and kind of reflect along with us as we debrief afterwards, I want to invite you to commune with us in this space as well. And if any stick out to you, maybe jot them down and use them for further journal prompts or reflections. These types of exercises are a really great starting point for a lot of growth. So I'll just throw that out there as well. And yeah, I'm excited to be trying this and sharing it, both, Dennis, with you and with our listeners.
I don't know where we're going to go, but this sounds fun and scary and just cool. Hopefully it's authentic anyway. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say the statement. I'm going to ask you to repeat the statement, and then I'm going to repeat it back to you in the second person. So, in other words, I will start with, let's say, I am a woman. You would repeat that, and then I would say, you are a woman. And we'll go through, there's about 20 or so statements, so this should only take a couple of minutes, but very curious to see what happens. Okay, so let's just take a couple of minutes to center into ourselves as well, and just take a couple of deep breaths, breathing through the heart, just imagining as you breathe in, the air flowing through your heart, throwing through your limbs, coming back up, and as you breathe out, your heart pumping that out. And just take 2 more deep breaths, breathing in. Again, feeling that oxygen, feeling that life flowing into you. And as you breathe out, just any struggles of the day, any fears, any thoughts, just let them go. Just release them. Choose to let go. And then just one more time, taking a nice deep breath, breathing in light and love and joy and happiness, letting it circulate through your body. And just breathing out peace. All right, here we go. I am deeply and unapologetically authentic.
I am deeply and unapologetically authentic.
You are deeply and unapologetically authentic. I know when to stand and fight and when to remove myself from toxic situations.
I know when to stand and fight and when to remove myself from toxic situations.
You know when to stand and fight and when to remove yourself from toxic situations. I am aware that everything I need is with me already.
I am aware that everything I need is with me already.
You are aware that everything you need is within you already. I don't rely on outside voices to tell me what my truth is.
I don't rely on outside voices to tell me what my truth is.
You don't rely on outside voices to tell you what your truth is. I enjoy pleasure for pleasure's sake, without guilt or shame.
I enjoy pleasure for pleasure's sake, without guilt or shame.
You enjoy pleasure for pleasure's sake, without guilt or shame. I release all situations and relationships that ask me to dim my glorious light.
I release all situations and relationships that ask me to dim my glorious light.
You release all situations and relationships that ask you to dim your glorious light. I cherish my body, and I am grateful for all that it has to teach me.
I cherish my body, and I am grateful for all that it has to teach me.
You cherish your body, and you are grateful for all it has to teach you. I am a sensual being, fully in tune with my desires.
I am a sensual being, fully in tune with all of my desires.
You are a sensual being, fully in tune with all of your desires. I respect and rejoice in the force of creativity and channel that force into all that I do.
I channel and respect the force of creativity and channel that force into all that I do.
You respect and rejoice in the force of creativity and channel that force into all that you do. I am comfortable with my darkness, and I am eager to explore and embrace my shadows.
I am comfortable with my darkness and am eager to explore and embrace all of my shadows.
You are comfortable with your darkness, and you are eager to explore and embrace your shadows.
I am comfortable with my darkness, and I am eager to explore and embrace my shadows.
I say no when I mean no, and I say yes when I mean yes.
I say no when I mean no, and I say yes when I mean yes.
You say no when you mean no, and you say yes when you mean yes.
I say no when I mean no, and I say yes when I mean yes.
My words have the impact I desire.
My words have the impact I desire.
Your words have the impact you desire. I am a powerful force of nature.
I am a powerful force of nature.
You are a powerful force of nature. I am connected to my inner wisdom, and I rely on its guidance without fear.
I am connected to my inner wisdom, and I rely on its guidance without fear.
You are connected to your inner wisdom, and you rely on its guidance without fear. I ask for what I need in my relationships.
I ask for what I need in my relationships.
You ask for what you need in your relationships. I embrace my freedom, knowing that I always have a choice.
I embrace my freedom, knowing that I always have a choice.
You embrace your freedom, knowing that you always have a choice. I am a master at boundaries around my own behavior and how I allow myself to be treated.
I am a master of boundaries around my own behavior and how I allow myself to be treated.
You are a master at boundaries around your own behavior and how you allow yourself to be treated. I make my own choices and accept full responsibility for my life.
I make my own choices and accept full responsibility of my life.
You make your own choices and accept full responsibility for your life. I am a sovereign being dedicated to my freedom, my truth, and my authenticity.
I am a sovereign being dedicated to my freedom, my truth, and my authenticity.
You are a sovereign being dedicated to your freedom, your truth, and your authenticity. I am comfortable with my light and bask in the beauty of my sun.
I am comfortable with my light and bask in the beauty of my sun.
You are comfortable with your light and bask in the beauty of your sun.
I am comfortable with my light and bask in the beauty of my sun.
I embrace being misunderstood, knowing that my truth will always resonate with those who need to hear it.
I embrace being misunderstood and know that my truth will always resonate with those who are meant to hear it.
You embrace being misunderstood, knowing that your truth will always resonate with those who need to hear it. I love and accept all of who I am.
I love and accept all of who I am.
You love and accept all of who you are. Well, there you go. That's it. So, first thoughts. How does that feel? Tell me, what was the experience like for you?